the game unfolds.
Can you take the depth perception problem out of it by getting the ball inside and hitting layups?
Well, that certainly is one way to start it, but I think it's a matter both teams will have to deal with.
Canterbury with a backdoor lob in the paint. They'll kick it top of the circle. We'll find out about a depth problem early as Moyle launches a three and it's no good, and Rivet clears it away.
But here you see them in transition. They want to push the ball up and down the floor as quickly as they can. Their thing they don't want to do is come down and have to slug it out, if you will, at half court.
Young walks it to Montgomery. She'll flip it back to Brocksmith. Cassandra, double-handed pass over her head. Three-pointer on the way by Weirheim is short. Canterbury's there to clean it up. Pedro walks it back the other way. Just underway, first quarter, Class A, Canterbury against Rivet. Three-pointer, misfire, long rebound tracked down by Rivet. Getting to the rack and scoring is Sarah Young.
Well, we talked about it. One and done is the motto you want to have if you're Rivet. They did not get it, and there's that transition we talked about. They can turn it around on a miss, a make. They can push the ball up and down the floor.
Another drive to the bucket.
Quick because Rivet wants it to be that way.
Krieger's had back-to-back looks inside and has scored on one of two of those. Misfire inside by Becky Pedro, and Rivet will walk it back the other way.
Well, just a great defensive effort by Erin Weirheim. I mean, just held her ground, did not get the foul, did a nice job on the block.
Brocksmith looking pretty stagnant on offense right now. Montgomery working the perimeter to Sarah Young. Young gets bumped, drives at the paint, open from 6, decides to dump it off. Niehaus drive shut off. She's in some trouble. Finally, they come along the baseline to Sarah Young, and she lost it out of bounds, but they say Canterbury touched it last.
Playing position defense and not allowing any penetration off the bounce.
Deep pass into Montgomery. She'll drive, throw it up from 5. Can't get it to fall. A lot of blue shirts underneath. Finally, Gerardo comes down with a rebound and gets fouled.
Well, you see a little press now to begin here on a dead ball out of bounds.
Tucker stepped in. She just came into the ball game, almost made the theft, but instead, ball comes back the other way. Canterbury, three-pointer, rolls around, no. Misfire by Gerardo.
Of attacking the glass.
Tucker's first foul. Free throw rolls around. Second one all the way. It rolls around and in. Moyle 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3-0, Fort Wayne Canterbury. Rivet trying to answer. Tucker with the basketball. Well, work the perimeter now. Patient offensive set. Little weave. Sarah Young works to the left elbow. They'll run it baseline. Nice drive up and under, and the finish by Elizabeth Keller.
Well, just a solid one-on-one move. Baseline on the bounce. Felt the pressure. Stepped through. Lays it off the glass. It's a big hoop. Gets him off zero and gets him relaxed a little bit.
Inside lob stolen away. Good defense by Mallory Niehaus. Rivet with a chance to convert now. They come quickly underneath. The finish and one.
Position.
Brocksmith and Montgomery return. Free throw is good.
Try to get into this, get a trap when they can.
5 minutes to go in period number 1. In transition. Thought about the 3. Drive to the bucket to travel.
For both teams, and you like what Rivet's been able to do off transition to this point. Little
Rivet.
zone right now for Fort Wayne Canterbury. A little 2-3 at half court. This kind of is a move to eliminate the dribble a little bit, take away some of those angles.
Three-pointer. Nothing but net. Sarah Young, her first 3.
What about that depth perception?
No problem from the wing.
Not at all. Looked strong from the time it left her hand.
8-3. Rivet, 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Canterbury running high screens, people through the post, little step through, might have gotten away with a walk, but Gerardo's on the board with her first 2, makes it an 8-5 ball game.
You feel her being assertive, and she needs to be, and because obviously leading score at 23 plus, they need her to do those things.
Montgomery from 16, no go, taken away by Moyle. Wells runs it ahead to Pedro. Now they'll go baseline to Cassie Krieger. Back to Pedro, out high. They'll play pitch and catch right wing. Paige Wells posted up down low. Now they get her on the kick out. Under 4 to play. Still 8-5 Rivet. Pedro top of the circle. One-handed bounce pass right. Moyle, strong move to the bucket, the step through, count it to one.
Let her screen some screeners. Basketball is a game of runs. What you're trying to do is get more than your opponent and extend them longer than they can.
Rivet with the basketball.
Well, back zone, Canterbury back zone at the half court.
They'll go baseline. Nice move to the bucket. Wehrheim able to finish it. The 5'11" sophomore with her first two.
Well, just like the attacking mode off the dribble. Not hesitating a bit. Feel comfortable putting it on the deck and going to the glass.
Paige Wells in some trouble, and Krieger bails her out. Cassie with the basketball between the rings.
Man-to-man at half court for Rivet. Good patience on the part of Canterbury.
Canterbury, strong move to the bucket, a little up and under. Krieger tosses it up, and they
still on the reverse dribble. Took that extra step.
Under 3 to play in the quarter now. 10-8 Rivet. Fort Wayne Canterbury trying to go back-to-back. 4 of 5 starters from last year's championship team are here. Rivet with a nice play off the screen in the bucket by Cassandra Brocksmith.
No, it's just a little lateral screen at the top of the key, and it's a relatively easy screen to stop.
And Krieger with the answer. They don't rotate back defensively and give up the easy deuce.
We talked about it earlier. Canterbury can get out in transition. They're comfortable. They can play half court. They can run up and down.
Montgomery has it after the triple team got kicked back to her. Drive. Nice finish. Cassandra Brocksmith with 4 now.
But when you have a team, Mark, of 4 or 5 kids who can put it on the floor, dribble it.
With a foul against her, Lauren Tucker also has committed a foul. Fisher and Girardo with fouls for Fort Wayne Canterbury.
Well, you just like how they're attacking. That's the whole point. They're in attack mode off the dribble.
Wehrheim, nice move, spin. And does.
Pretty stroke. Just nice looking stroke. Now, again, you know, you've got to come down here at Canterbury, switching back the zone on the make. You get a little different look. Look what it does for them.
Dangerous pass picked off by Paige Wells. Wise decision, didn't have the numbers. An ill-advised decision by Girardo to chuck one up out of control so they can't convert off the turnover.
Yeah, she kind of got, you know, off the rebound, off the pass, kind of got out of control rather than pass. I think the decision on her part was to try to get it to the rim. Maybe somebody else there. Canterbury's still in the zone at the half court.
Don't know if you can pick it up or not. Those of you on the internet or on the radio network, but
it's such an integral part of that success.
Cassandra Brocksmith with the deep lob. Gets it into Keller. Keller between the circles now with a minute to play in the quarter.
Well, now Canterbury still showing zone at the half court. They got to steal the last possession. They've done a nice job this time at the half court.
Nice entry pass to Montgomery. Throws it up a little short. And a strong rebound by Tabitha Girardo.
Now you see a little transition on the part of Canterbury. A little reversal, a little secondary break. Nothing there. Come back and run your half court.
Pedro wants to drive left. Gets to the baseline, shut off. Nice move inside by Girardo with a finish for 4 for her.
We talked about it earlier. You got to work inside out. You've got to try to get the ball inside.
Take it. It's tied at 14 with 30 seconds left. Quickly up the floor. Forcing the issue.
Chance to get 2.
Elizabeth Keller. Krieger is on the way. It too is good. So 6 for Krieger. 16-14 now. Canterbury jumps in front. Rivet. 20 seconds left on the clock. Should look to play for 1 here. Sarah Young directing traffic. Running out front with Brocksmith has the ball knocked away.
She slips the screen. The pass is right there. They cover her up and get the turnover.
Race to the other end.
In this possession, you haven't done it the last 4 trips down the floor.
Sarah Young walks it across the timeline. 7 seconds left. Kicks it over to Finch. Deep 3 is good. They brought her in just for that purpose, and she drained a 3. 3/4 court shot falls way short. A big bucket by Julia Finch off the bench makes it 17-16 at the end of 1.